The Patterns feature in sketching allows you to add point detail to existing data, which can then be directly staked out in the field. It is often necessary to apply further detail to design data. Anchor bolts or steel columns are often not part of the initial plans, but their precise position still needs to be located. The Patterns function allows these details to be added to existing point data without the need to return to the office. This example shows applying an anchor bolt template to existing CAD data, allowing these anchor bolt points to be immediately staked out in the field. In the sketching application, the CAD file, imported as a DXF drawing, is displayed already. Assume pillars need to be placed at all corner locations with a specific anchor bolt layout pattern. Select Patterns from the toolbox. There are two options, anchor bolts and bay windows. This example will utilize anchor bolts. A basic 4-point template will be used. The anchor bolts wizard opens at the dimensioning step. Dimension the template. This example assumes a square design at a width of 20 centimeters. Once the pattern has been dimensioned, it is possible to save the defined template for future use. Back in the wizard, proceed to defining the insertion point. A typical example would be using the center. Now the template needs to be aligned to the orientation of the design. Default is the north orientation, but it is now possible to define the orientation relative to the existing data set. Tap two existing points to define the orientation. Then in the next wizard step, tap all points where the pattern should be applied. Accept. The template is then applied to all defined points at the same orientation as the design. To check point position, use the Smart Zoom feature. Tap and hold Zoom in to enable it. Then tap anywhere on screen to zoom in to that specific point. These points can now be staked out in the field. To view the whole dataset, tap and hold Zoom out. So the Patterns function allows you to quickly and conveniently add key detail to design data without the need to head back to the office. Still using Icon, still in the field.